Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I wanted to take you guys along on a book shopping trip. It's been a not rough, but a hectic last few days at work, and I decided to do a little treat and pick up a few books. I don't really have any books in mind that I want to buy. I do know that Carly Fortune came out with a new book. I loved her first book. I didn't really love the second book. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna buy the third one. I'm gonna have to see it in person because I think she has the most beautiful book covers ever. So depending on what I see in person and if I like the cover, I might pick it up or I might not. So that's one book that I'm like kind of on the fence on. But other than that, I don't really think there's any other books that are top of mind that I want to pick up. I do know that Riley Sager came out with his book on paperback. The one that he released last year is now out on paperback, so I might pick that one up if they happen to have it. I think it literally just came out, so if my bookstore has it, then I might pick it up. But other than that, I think that's really it. I kind of just want to like walk around a bookstore and just like browse at everything and see if anything like calls to me, speaks to me, if you will. So let's go to Barnes & Noble and do some damage. I probably won't buy that many if I'm being honest, but let's go. Guys, I'm back with my books and I can't wait to show you what books I ended up picking up. I picked up, let me take the receipt out of it. I picked up 3 books, surprise, surprise. 2 of them I mentioned, and then one was kind of like a why not. So the first book that I picked up was This Summer Will Be Different by Carly Fortune. So like I said, was on the fence about it, but I literally just love her covers. I think they're so fun, and I think on the spine was pretty, and it's just gonna look nice on the shelf. So curious to see if I will enjoy this one. I think it's like a best friend's brother kind of romance, so very curious to see how this one will play out. I did see that Carly has posted frequently on her Instagram account that this book was a lot more enjoyable and fun to write, and her last book was really hard for her, and I feel like you could tell in the writing and just overall the tone and feel of the book that it just wasn't, I think, her best work. Not to say it was bad, but it just wasn't, in my opinion, great. I think her first book was so fun, and the second one was just kind of like, okay. So very curious to see how this one holds up. I have seen mixed reviews, but from the people who have enjoyed it, they like loved it. It's been a 5-star read. So I'm curious where I'll fall in that ranking, but it seems like a short book, so I feel like this will be a nice summer romance to read. So picked this one up, and I also believe it's set in, yeah, Prince Edward Island, which this place looks amazing. Like, I want to take a trip here, and like it's inspiring me to plan some fun summer trips. So yeah, picked this one up. I'm really excited about it. The next book that I picked up was on a whim, mostly because I see so much discourse around this series, and I feel like it would be a fun book to read in the summertime, maybe even fall. So who knows when I'll get to this, but I did pick up Magnolia Parks, and I've seen literally so many opinions about the book cover on how some people hate them, the new editions, like the mass market ones. I think it's fine. Like, yeah, it's shoes, it's interesting, but I love this bubblegum pink spine. I think that's so pretty and it's gonna look amazing on the bookshelf. So regardless if I like it or not, it's staying just simply because I love this light pink spine. But basically everyone that I've seen talk about this book has compared it to like Gossip Girl, very rich kids, drama, messy, toxic, and I think it's set in London or like UK, somewhere over there. So very curious to see what I think of it. I'm going in cautiously, I will say. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna enjoy it, and the bar is kind of set low. So hopefully I like it because of that. But yeah, decided to pick up this one. So we'll see, we'll see what I think. And then, surprisingly, my Barnes & Noble had the paperback of The Only One Left. This is the thriller that Riley Sager came out with last year, and it's now finally on paperback. And originally, I didn't know if I was actually even gonna buy it when I saw it, because I don't really love it when books have like not a full front paper cover and it's like this type of business. I don't love that. But the edge kind of like resembles the cliff, so it's not perfectly straight. So anyways, I decided to ultimately pick it up though, because for me, I've kind of created a little tradition of every summer reading a Riley Sager book. So it's not summer without a Riley Sager book, okay? So I had to pick it up. I'm really excited. I've seen a lot of people enjoy this one. Again, I think it will also look good with my collection, so had to pick it up. I feel like his thriller books are very entertaining. They don't necessarily like seem realistic is what I should say. His writing doesn't seem realistic sometimes. Like, these scenarios are so out there and crazy, but it's entertaining. And some of the twists I think are actually really great and like do get me. So really curious to see how this one will hold up. I saw a lot of, when this book first came out, saw a lot of people love it. I don't really know what the premise is about. I love going into thriller mystery books with like little to no information. So that is the case for me. I literally don't know nothing. So if you're interested in it, definitely check out the summary somewhere like on Goodreads to see what it's about. But if you are looking for thriller books, though, I do recommend checking out Riley Sager. They're a really fun book to read, quick paced, very interesting dynamics usually with the characters. My personal favorite from him is Lock Every Door. I still think about that thriller book all the time, and it is always a book that I recommend just because it was bananas. Like, there were so many twists at the end that I literally did not see coming, had no inkling. Like, it was crazy good fun time. So that is one thing about Riley Sager thrillers. They're fun, they're silly, they're out there. If you're wanting a realistic thriller, maybe don't check it out. But if you're looking for something entertaining and something fun to read this summer, highly, highly recommend. So that's it. I only picked up 3 books, so not a whole lot of damage. I really didn't know what I was wanting to buy anyways walking in, but it was really nice just to like walk around a bookstore, like see all the books that are out there, see all the tables and setups that they had going on. So that is it for today's video. If you picked up any new books, let me know what you bought. Or if you have any book recommendations, again, I say this in every video, I'm always looking for a book recommendation, so please leave them down below. Or if you've read any of these books and you love them, have thoughts on them, let me know. I'm so curious to see how I will enjoy these books. But that's it for today's video. I'll see you in my next one. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And that's all. Bye, guys.